Thrashers forward Bryan Little joins us. Bryan, welcome to the show.
Bryan Little with a couple of goals against Washington on Sunday. Really doing a good job back in the flow. But what an excellent response to Wednesday's game, Bryan. I guess now the key is to try to sustain it beginning on Sunday.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing. And, you know, we've been trying to get better, you know, for 60 minutes. And, you know, we've had problems with that so far this season, but, you know, I felt like we played the top teams, you know, Washington and Pittsburgh. We've had good games against them. Yeah. And we've stayed right with them. So, you know, tonight I thought we did a better job of playing a full game.
That third period, was it as good as you think this year for mine?
It was pretty good. You know, I didn't think we panicked, and we did have a nice cushion, but we kept with it. And, you know, we still had you know, some scoring chances, and we were pressing real hard, but we were calm, and I think that's the main thing. And it was good that we kept some of those guys on the scoreboard as well.
You guys have been amazing this year against the Capitals' power play. This is one of the best power plays in the NHL. You've killed 8 of 9 going into tonight. How many more opportunities tonight, Dave?
They had 3.
Okay, so now for the season, you've killed 11 out of 12 penalties against the Caps. How big is that to shut down their special teams?
It's huge. The first thing, you know, we go into the game trying to not take any penalties at all.
And you've averaged 3 a game, and that's not a lot against a team with their skills.
That's really good. Yeah. You know, them and Pittsburgh, we try to stay out of the box. You know, they got some deadly guys. And, you know, Washington has, you know, at least 4 or 5 guys that can score on that power play, so they're tricky. But, you know, I think we do a good job of pressuring them. I think when we're real aggressive, you know, we take their time away, and that's when they throw pucks away and kind of get frustrated.
Yeah, and you guys have the speed and the defensive awareness to be aggressive on the power play. Yeah,
that's the thing. You know, Rammer kind of wants us to do is read off each other, and if one guy goes or the puck's bouncing, you know, he wants us to go after it. And, you know, we kind of read off each other, and if one guy's going, he wants the other guy coming in and battle too. And, you know, if the puck's in the corner and there's 3 of their guys in there, he wants 3 of our guys in there. So I like it a lot. It suits me.
I was going to ask you, fun for you to be on the penalty kill this year, finally?
Yeah, you know, I haven't played penalty killing in 4 years or since junior, so it took getting used to, but, you know, I love it. I love going out there, and, you know, it's another part of my game that I try and take pride in.
Bryan Little joining us on the Thrashers Postgame Thrashers Radio Network live at Phillips Arena after a 5-0 win. And when you talk about the complete effort and a shutout like that, everybody's going to think Pavlik, you know, and it was spectacular tonight. But how much harder is it, you know, trying to, you know, go up against a team like that and protect the lead? I mean, you almost got to work harder.
It is hard, and, you know, the good thing, especially late in the game, guys were still, you know, sticking with it and trying to chip pucks in, and, you know, we wanted to get that shutout for Pabs, and, you know, he saved us a couple times when they had some good pressure in our end. You know, he came up with a save, and, you know, we want to stick with it and, you know, help him get the shutout because, you know, he did a great job for us tonight.
It's great when a coach and a coaching staff shows confidence in you, too. I've heard the message from so many guys in that locker room that you don't feel that if you make a mistake, you're going to be yanked off the ice. And, you know, they've got the faith to go right back to you.
Yeah, well, if you make a mistake, you're definitely going to hear about it. You know, that's fine. That's the one thing.
Should be my wife.
You know, I think that might have been missing a bit last year. And, you know, it's definitely one of the biggest changes this year is he's making guys accountable no matter who you are. And if you make a mistake, he's gonna let you know, and he's gonna show you between periods or show you at practice. So you know, I think it's a good learning, especially for me and, you know, a couple of younger guys that, you know, are still kind of, you know, getting their feet wet in the league. It's a good learning process.
Yeah, it's how mistakes are pointed out too, Bryan. Right? I mean, if they're pointed out in a way that allows you to get better as a player, that certainly is a positive thing for you.
Yeah, he's not screaming and yelling at you or swearing at you. He's, you know, pulling you aside and talking to you and, you know, kind of reasoning with you, and, you know, he lets you know, but, you know, he's not, he's a good guy about it.
Now, your play is obviously more consistent than your mustache.
Yeah.
It's coming in. How are you doing this? I mean, do you really think you can sport the mustache? It doesn't make you look older.
I think I can, but, you know, you see a lot of guys on our team, and, you know, they've had some help. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they really
it's not really natural, but
I think
I might have to get into that tomorrow.
I think Ben Uter is painting.
Yeah.
I think he's painting, bro. I think he's doing. Now, are you disappointed in Kamal not doing Movember? Come on.
Leave it to the players.
Dan would be great.
I think he would look good.
Would he look good with a mustache?
Take the spotlight away from the players.
How about if you don't shave again until they lose, Dan? What about that? Can we get this? I don't know. There you go, Dan.
It's ready faster in the morning.
Hey, Bryan, now, the best team in the NHL, you just shut them down the night you win 5-0. Right now, a team very much struggling, the worst team in the NHL, the Islanders, coming in Sunday. This is the test.
Yeah, you know, we don't want to take them lightly, especially with how we've been playing. You know, we've had a game like tonight, then we come out and the effort's not as good the next game. So I think after a game like tonight, we have to kind of concentrate on keeping it rolling, and you know, we have to get that consistency where we do it every night.
Final thing for me, for Bryan, John, is today. I mean, it was yesterday actually, but today first game under the captain, Andrew Ladd. Different dynamic?
Not really. You know, as I said at the start of the year, we kind of got so many guys. You know, obviously the guys we got from Chicago are gonna, you know, be leaders, and they've had that experience in the playoffs, and you know. But we have so many leaders on this team. You know, even our younger guys are, you know, vocal, and everyone's pretty positive on the bench. But Ladd's definitely stepped up, and you know, guys respect him, and I think it's a great choice.
Bryan, we appreciate you making time for us tonight. Thank you for coming on out. Bryan Little from the Atlanta Thrashers. Thrashers win 5-0.